Let me ask Knicks fans one honest question right now. Are the Knicks actually in trouble, or are they just stuck? Because there's a big difference. Last night against the Clippers, this team just snapped a 4-game losing streak. The vibes are slowly stabilizing, but behind the scenes, the Knicks are operating with one hand tied behind their back. And today I want to talk about why that is, what the front office is actually thinking, and why a new trade idea involving Cam Whitmore tells us way more about what the Knicks situation is than last night's box score ever could. This is not a panic video, this is a context video, so let's get into it. I'm not gonna sit here and recap the Clippers game possession by possession. You watched it, you saw the effort, you saw the defense look better in stretches, and you saw Cat respond as well as OG lock in late. That part is already priced in for Knicks fans, but what actually matters right now is this: what flexibility do the Knicks even have to improve this roster? Because that answer is way more complicated than people realize. Here's the truth that explains everything. The Knicks are a second-apron team, and once you're there, the rules get ugly. They cannot take back more money than they send out, they can't aggregate salaries easily, they can't sign a 15th player, and they cannot operate like a normal contender. And right now, the Knicks have 14 standard contracts and no real flexibility to add anyone, and the biggest reason for that is Guerschon Yabusele's contract. It's not about him being mad, it's about his money blocking every other option. That's where this ESPN trade proposal comes in, not because Cam Whitmore is saving the Knicks season, far from it, but because it solves a math problem. Here is the proposed 3-team deal. The Knicks get Cam Whitmore, the Wizards get Jeremy Sohan, and the Spurs get Guerschon Yabusele and a 2026 second-round pick. On the surface, some fans see Cam Whitmore and react emotionally, but listen to what Kevin Pelton actually said. The motivation for New York is financial. That is the key line. This trade moves Yabusele's salary, opens a roster spot, and gets the Knicks under enough flexibility to operate, and allows them to also sign a 15th player immediately. And any production from Whitmore would be an added bonus, but not the goal. This trade idea lines up perfectly with everything that insiders have been saying. Jake Fisher reported that Tyler Kolek's emergence has likely shifted priorities in the organization, meaning backup guard is less urgent and backup big is much more urgent. Knicks reporters like Ian Begley and James Edwards are all pointing at the same thing: defense at the point of attack, a backup big, and roster balance. And you cannot do any of that while stuck at the apron with no flexibility. This is not about swinging big, it's about unlocking optionality. Now let's be real for a second. Is Cam Whitmore a perfect fit? No. Is he flawed? Absolutely. But here's why he's interesting in this context. Number 1, he's an explosive athlete. Number 2, he can score in bunches. Number 3, he does not need plays run for him. And number 4, he has young upside swing off the bench. And most importantly, that move is a low pressure move. He's not coming in to be the savior, he's coming in as a change of pace type of an option. On a team that sometimes struggles to generate easy offense, that's not nothing. Here is what I want Knicks fans to understand. James Dolan literally said this, quote, "We love our team right now. Leon Rose is not panicking, Mike Brown is not panicking, and the front office is adjusting at the margins." The losing streak forced serious conversations. The players had a player-only meeting, they practiced, they responded, and that's what good teams do. Now the next step is this: cleaning up the roster math. So no, this is not about Cam Whitmore specifically, it's about escaping the second apron, opening a roster spot for a big, creating pathways to improve the defense, and giving the Knicks flexibility heading into February. This is chess, not checkers, and if a move comes soon, it'll look a lot more like this than a blockbuster deal. Now, Cam Whitmore's stats this season are currently looking like this with the Wizards: 17 minutes per game, 9 points, 46% from the field, 29% from 3, not ideal, 74% from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. But he does have some good flashes of defense as well as his height, which is about 6'7". And what's crazy is that he's still only 21 years old, so he definitely has a lot of upside. And he's definitely someone who is a high flyer and a highlight reel, and I imagine just him playing with Dink Bait in the future with the Knicks, that would definitely be some fun times. So Knicks fans, let me know your thoughts down below about this trade proposal. I definitely would personally consider it. But as always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and sub to the channel for more Knicks news and updates you will not want to miss. It's been KNYT here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.